Hi, this is Rockin' Robin, and today we're going to talk about record albums. It's an exciting topic. A lot of people sell record albums on eBay, and today we're going to talk about the little bit of the history and some of the albums you should look out for if you're not a big album person. I collect tons and tons of albums, and I sell a lot at the flea market, but I also sell special ones on eBay, and you have to look out for them. This is Rockin' Robin's Garage Sale Finds, and we sell on eBay. We sell on Poshmark, we sell on Facebook Marketplace, and we sell at the flea market. And every other day or every day or as often as we can, we bring you videos on those topics. We want to help you learn. We want to help you, give you some tips, some secrets, all the good stuff that we have. So stay tuned. We'll be back and we'll talk to you about the history of record albums and then ones you need to be on the lookout for. Stay tuned. The first ever collection to be referred to as an album was Tchaikovsky's Nutcracker Suite. Did you know that? I never would have imagined. It was released in April 1909 as a 4-disc set by Odeon Records. Now, right here, if you don't realize it, we are teaching you the history of record albums. So, I hope you like it. In 1948, Columbia produced the first 12-inch 33.5 RPM record made of vinyl with a running time of 23 minutes per side. That was huge. The first cassette was made in 1962 and gave albums some competition. Since cassettes were more portable, everybody brought them with them. And then they started making the cassette players where you had them in your car. So people didn't need those big albums that would break, that would be in the middle of the summer and it would be all hot and no good. You ever have a melted record? Oh, terrible. I had my first big record that I loved, AC/DC's Back in Black, and it was melted. I was disturbed. In 1974, the compact disc, or the CD, came about, and it would completely take over the market in 1988. No one made and no one bought vinyl albums for a while. However, vinyl albums saw a resurgence in the late 2010s. January 2017 boasted the highest number of vinyl records sold since 1991, and it's been growing ever since. I go to the flea market and I'll tell you, I have more people looking for vinyl records than maybe anything else. Now, people everywhere are collecting them, and it seems to grow every single day. If you don't do record albums, you're having a misjustice to your business. Record albums. If you like our page, give us a thumbs up. If you want to see more of our videos, hit the bell because that'll notify you when we have more. And if you comment, we would really appreciate that. We're having a contest going on right now where I'm going to pick, when we get to 300 subscribers, the person who left the comment that told me what their favorite tip that we gave them was throughout all my videos. Could be a little tip, a big tip, but what tip was important to you? So watch more of my videos. They're very interesting. So, okay, let's get back to the albums. So which ones should you be on the lookout for? Well, if you know anything about records, you know Beatles are huge. The White Album is probably the biggest album worth the most amount of money by the Beatles. One sold for over $4,000, mint with inserts on eBay. Beatles' Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band sealed is about $2,500. The Yesterday and Today album is over $1,000. Butcher's album over $1,000 sold for on eBay. The original Prince Purple Rain album is worth $2,000. You know, I've had some of these, but not mint. You want to also look out for some other makers that are big. Now, anything mint, anything unopened is worth something. But you want to look for maybe Kiss. Kiss is a big seller, and unopened is great. Jim Marks sold for a lot on eBay. Emma Bunton sold for a lot on eBay. John Coltrane was a big seller on eBay, sold for a lot. Signed albums are also huge money, especially if you got some Led Zeppelin, sold for $800. Leonard Skinner, $600. Signed albums by makers like that. A Japanese Elvis Presley is worth big money. Any Japanese made album by a big name band or a big singer is worth money. So look for those. Many other sealed albums are worth at least $300. So if you see albums on the side, always look for them. Some big sellers include Cream, Aerosmith, The Doors, Queen, and Black Sabbath. Keep your eyes out for those. If you go onto eBay, you will find probably many more different people that are selling and albums that are selling for a lot of money. There were some rare classical albums. There was all kinds of stuff when I went on eBay. There were so many different albums that were selling for a lot of money. And a lot of people don't realize this. And a lot of people have a big box lot of albums. See if you can buy them all. Especially if you do a flea market, because whatever you can't sell on eBay, you can bring it to flea market and sell for a couple bucks a piece, and it's worth it. We do a lot of stuff on eBay, and I also do a lot of stuff at the flea market. So there are a lot of good albums out there. If you're not collecting albums, you don't know what you're missing, and you are missing out, because there's a lot of money in this, and people still continue to collect them. They're not as huge as they were maybe 2 years ago, but they're still big. And I don't know how long this is going to last, but I've been through many phases where antique dealers, and I did antiques, and certain things were collectible, the cups and saucers and different things, but they didn't last. I don't know how long records will last, but while they last, you better go out there and look for some. So look around your house, see if you have anything good, and go out there and make yourself some money. This is Rockin' Robin. Have a good day.